EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set. 18, rattle, 18, rattle.
Throwing, Nix. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. 3rd down coming up.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, Broncos. A run now with McLaughlin. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
70 range.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Mims sent in motion here. A 1st down throw for Nix. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Come on, set. Go.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. There's a screen from McLaughlin. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Go. 18, pioneer.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Taking off, and he will get into the end zone. Bo Nix, touchdown Broncos. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Easy.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
They go play action with Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So Give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Patrick Surtain makes the tackle. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. It's a gain of 43 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he will power his way into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The PAT, up and good. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He connects with Mims. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60. Hup.
Back to throw is Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
Yellow.
Patrick to throw. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a...
And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, McLaughlin. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action now. It's Nix. Now he'll run. That's caught! And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him at the 35-yard line. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. They'll throw. It's Nix. Again, working deep downfield. And the Chiefs are going to take over just shy of midfield.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
15.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go. 70 Lions. Go.
Throwing is Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Open man downfield, it's Franklin. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
65 jack, go!
Nick's now to throw it here on 1st down. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A give here to Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
First and 10.
Yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow. Isaac.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Kansas City. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Here we go, sack.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards.
60 Mavericks, ready?
A first down throw for Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Let's go now.
They'll go play action with Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Broncos. Take go.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. They'll try to run.
I know it's fourth and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, Give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And they take him down. Big pickup through the air. But there is a flag on the field. Will this stand? Mahomes looking to throw on second down. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Mahomes now to throw again. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, KC. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go. 19 tight. Go.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw is Nix. This one up top for Dobbs. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be just inside 6, and this one is blocked. So we reach halftime, and the visitors, the Chiefs, out on top as we send you to Orlando. Going to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Yellow.
Once again, it's Pacheco. Wow! And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. Slot man in motion left. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Attack!
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's in! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
The extra point is good. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Smash! Here we go!
They'll begin here on the ground. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs, Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
Yellow.
That's into the hands of Worthy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. He'll check that down to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal.
Hero 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Chiefs add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Okay, break. Go.
His drive will start on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
A big-time play for the Broncos. A gain of 48.
Here we go, set.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Now Nick's going to look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Good blocking, and he's in. Jaleel McLaughlin, touchdown Broncos. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Yellow.
Mahomes on 1st down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here's Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Second and 11.
Yellow.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Yellow.
Play action here. Mahomes. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A run here. It's McLaughlin. Oh, the ball's out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run with Pacheco. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Got to get it to the 30.
Attack!
Here comes 3rd down.
Hey, Ripley! Attack! Attack!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a 1st down.
Hey, 57 colors. Yellow.
Here's Pacheco. And he's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Shut up!
A run now with McLaughlin. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
On the ground, McLaughlin. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Open man left side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and They've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Nick's gonna throw for it. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he is gonna have the Broncos 1st down. They picked it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2. To throw is Nix. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll spin out of a tackle. Winds up getting about 6 yards.
Here we go, sack.
3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This is caught at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. In trouble, and down he goes. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Second and 7.
Hey, check that. Street.
Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They continue to be the hottest team in the